Now, let's see what's going to happen here. Automatic will get some time cues at the very least. A quick look up top mid and a fallback. He's got a 1v1, working for him though. Zipex will get a kill there. Flusher spamming through the smoke on Arch. In the meantime, Rush with red health is going to be hoping for the best. The numbers game is not with him. Flusher will be isolated as well, so we'll see if he can get any frags here. Doesn't seem so. dupreeh jumping into the site, and this might be a tough retake here for Cloud9.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult to get back in there, but it is a pistol round, so you never know. Those headshots start raining in. Gets much easier very quickly, but this setup looks just beautiful from Astralis. Everyone's in position, covering each other, and it doesn't look like they're going to be giving up on this. Valens will be able to take down one, but time is being burned on that bomb, and looks like it's just some exits here for Device, finding Kiyoshima trying to retreat, trying not to give any more money towards the Astralis side. Be a big difference maker. Of course, we have this new economy still, and I suppose it's not really that new anymore.
Taking the Arch area. Smokes are here, but Flusher is around this library position. Plenty of time for Astralis. Some spray from Flusher through the smoke, dropping some HEs as well, doing more damage. dupreeh down to very low HP, and Astralis will have to abandon this situation. Now, we have Automatic towards this banana position. He will be looked for. He's going to get himself a nice flick and have to reposition. Another surprise for Astralis. He misses the second shot though. Creating some space for himself, trying to buy some time. He's got one more play for support. The bomb is down now. Flusher being very impactful in this round. And now Zipex is left alone. 1 versus 3 for him. The clutch minister, that's a great shot. How is he still alive? The HG could be brutal. Can Flusher get away from it? He can. 37 seconds. Where is the last player? Doesn't know quite yet.
Astralis really having their way with them. Only one hiccup so far, and this is a very strong recovery for them. Cloud9 need some very special Deagle kills here. Oh, the wallbang's coming in again. Yes, the Krieg.
The Krieg, nice.
Love to see it.
Looking good for Astralis at present. Pretty much a perfect start to this half. And I would say perfect, you may say, oh, it's imperfect because they lost one round. If you lose that round and then reset Cloud9 immediately, it makes it a lot easier to get a bigger lead because they don't have that max loss bonus anymore. So Astralis with a focus both towards banana but also towards top mid at the same time. So it seems they may be selling a fake. Smokes on either side of A, and they will move all but one player. dupreeh's in a position to wrap. They've kept Kiyoshima in CT spawn. However, there are still 2 players towards B bomb site. The flash will take Automatic off the angle. No kill for him, but Valens will deliver the first one. You have to play retake with the smokes down. A deep flash towards Banana to force his way out. Doesn't quite work for him. Automatic is lost soon after. So it seems like he was making a play to give them much better odds to win the round, and they could try to save with the remaining players. But once again, dupreeh just contained the players towards A, so there really isn't anywhere to hide. Flusher moving towards the B bomb site. It's still a 2 versus 3 situation. dupreeh now moving up banana, and the CTs are holding angles, waiting for these smokes to go. Not much in the name of utility at this point. The spray will be had by Zipex, and Kiyoshima now at the point of no return. Surely 1 versus 2, looking for something, picking up the M4. There's Zipex's head, but Kiyoshima's will be found first, and it's 8-1 for Astralis.
Yeah, another really good round from them, and another round as well in which Cloud9, I really want to see them have a round where they can take control of banana. I think that would change the pace dramatically.
All right then. The big investment. You've got players facing the wall, expectant of flashbang, so they can turn around and still see. Common spots for an AWP will be grenaded, but Automatic's got a new one. That wasn't expected. And now Device has been taken out. What is the response from Astralis? Need to bring something back. Quick jump peek, and there are so many players here that they will hold on to banana position. dupreeh's got to pick towards short in the meantime, and Astralis will focus on that. Looking for the rotation is dupreeh, and in the meantime, the bomb is heading towards A.
This is beautiful stuff from Astralis. The reaction was so quick there after losing players towards B, but Rush is holding down the pit area. The taps come in from dupreeh. He's good, but this is a very tough spot. 1 versus 3. He has plenty of time, and that will make things slightly easier. A quick smoke there in the flank to slow down a CT. If there was a rotation there, dupreeh, though, will finally be taken out.
Last chance Saloon in the first half to get a much-needed 3rd round. That's a good start. Against Astralis, it is definitely how you finish. 1 for 1, not favourable for Cloud9. They still have area control, but again, It is a round where they didn't start with everything they wanted. Rush picked off. That's a lot of utility gone as well as position towards short. Zipex now joining dupreeh in the harassment towards the A site in another round, where this has just gone swimmingly for Astralis. It's pretty much the entire half has. 2 men towards B, 1 towards A. Do you eventually, I mean, it's the last round which may make them less likely to all commit to one side. The bomb's been dropped though in the middle of mid, collected by Magisk with 5 HP. There'll be some sound cues for Kirishima. He'll hear one player, and probably assuming it's the bomb carrier. Won't hear dupreeh creeping around the smoke, but dupreeh will headshot him with the CZ. Let's see, Zipex is in a guaranteed, well, all but guaranteed trade situation, but Zipex alone will be enough for a 13-2 half. Okay, they've got the numbers here. Pretty much all together. But the flashbangs are too strong. Device has got 3 kills out of this. So great support, really. Dancing around the sandbags, and Zipex have to mostly clear up. And now it's dupreeh. And suddenly the numbers game has turned in favor of Astralis. We may be looking at a 16-2 here, Dan.
Pretty safe standard setup from Astralis works out. Force buy-in from Cloud9 to make the difference. Glaive going aggressive with the UMP. He's done a fantastic job. Beautiful 3K off the back of that utility. That's worked out really well. This is a fast one.
It is a very fast one indeed. dupreeh doesn't need to push, chooses to anyway. I think it's the first time they have dropped out of a ECS Finals. Well, not the first time they've done that. To be at home for a minor or there, everything goes quiet. dupreeh starts to rotate back. Can he get there fast enough? Because Glaive is on his own for the time being. Spots one play coming off the balcony. Where is the second one? There we go. Makes it as awkward as possible. Leaves Flush with 15 HP. Planting the bomb on double stack now. The default plant. As soon as he moves, surely he's done for. And that will be that. 16-3 in favor of Astralis. Dominating from start to finish.
Yeah, again, it was not too much to...
You're right, Train going into it certainly makes it interesting against MIBR. It's good to see them getting some results because they haven't had that as of late. We've been critical of them at both the last 2 events. They were at Chicago and Blast Pro Series. As we get inside of the site, it's cold to find 2. Gets underneath the window and then taken down by Zipex. Fallen still waiting for his chance to peek and nearly got Zipex without his gun in hand. Trying to get a bomb planted in early. It's Device instead, but look at Tarek. Again, he pushed all the way up middle, had all that information, and is already flanking in behind as Magisk shuts them down. It's Tarek that has to pull around back. He's the last alive. They know where he is. Bomb still not planted, however. Doesn't matter.
Massive spray control as he takes down Tarek, but a frag in return from coldzera, and he's got pressure applied to him now, Matt. He's stuck by the van, gets in the corner, but surely taken down. Majors will deal with him, and Stewie needs multiple frags. That's the first. Needs a second to stand a chance in the round. He's doing a great job staying alive here.
Good swing from Stewie. Gets from bench around the back side of the quad and gets Zipex on entry headshot. On both of the latter 2 kills with the M4, dropping the bomb inside of the site. Forget that reset potential. Device now has to go hunting. No kills so far on the AWP. Tries yet again, and as we saw it to his left, the X-ray reveals there was also a flank in play, but Stewie's gonna... 3 AKs carried over, excuse me. I thought there was only 2 at first, but they've gotten a lot of them brought over this side.
Well, there it is. Jackie Yip getting it done in the B bomb, so he said he needed multiple frags, even above and beyond move earlier. It's very effective. He actually has got a couple of kills on his play right now. Zipex is absolutely done for as the trade will come through. Surely Zipex is there in position, takes him down by Tarek. I thought they were done for in the opening few rounds, but this is falling back in their favor. Tarek once again through the smoke at B, gets 2. And that should be another round confirmed. And surely the money broken at this point because Device, he will not get getting a plant at this stage. He is completely isolated, stuck in the kitchen. They're going to be eco as he's absolutely done for now. Stuck in the corner. And there it is, 3 in a row for MIBR. Just what they needed. Bit of information denying the Molotov towards middle, but there's no mid presence here. Suggests that Astralis have to operate very quickly. coldzera is looking absolutely brilliant today. That's 3 for him. It's the 3-on-2 overall. We're full on the AWP here.
Well, and we've seen it. I mean, we had a breakdown of it in one of their videos that was on their YouTube. May have been shot by Drop the Bomb. Where they explained how they did this and how they baited out shots. They're so methodical about getting back inside of the site. Device now left alone. And Cold, you mentioned it, looking sharp. 3 kills in this round, 10 total, leads the way. He's the man that can shut this Astralis side down as they tap the bomb, trying to bait out Device, but smoke and flames. He knows that he's got to concede. He knows the round is over. He wants to save the AK-47 because Stewie, Fallen now knows the whole site becomes a problem and can't overcommit to the peak. On to jungle. Glaive was waiting so long for that position, and Purr, thinking that no one had gone by the vents, meant no one was there. Remember, he went there as soon as they left, so they didn't have that information. Zipex isn't confident, though, planting the bomb, and that could be a problem. With 15 seconds, Cold's got vision. He swings, finds the first, and they still can't get the plant off. 11 seconds, and they've got to try and do so now. Already they've got Tarek on catwalk as well. This becomes almost impossible. They've got to go aggressive. Glaive does exactly that. Smart play.
A chance, but look at the setup right now. One in CT, one towards A-ramp. Should be impossible for Tarek, but that's a good try. He's going in first. The bomb will be recovered by Dupree, and it's going to A. So it's not a fake, maybe just a lack of communication. And now they're missing a player, but they do get the opening pick, make it a double. Device finds some form. Two beautiful opening picks there. Gets the AWP as well. He hits this shot. He is a god. But it's Tarek now trying to hold them off. No smoke and spawn. They just don't have it. And that could be to their detriment, Matt. They are fighting back valiantly, but it will be a 1 versus 1. The clutch minister stepping up, 1 minute left on the clock.
Look at the crosshair placement too. Look at the crosshair placement. Nails it. Cold coming through. He got it. Radar surely at that point. Swing from Palace. Xyp9x doesn't want to stay there despite having a UMP. A reasonable gun from that position. He's going to join Dupree.
They drop a smoke, just to allow them to get out the ramp.
It's going to give them a chance to get Tetris as well, which gives an angle onto the bomb. Because it is planted behind default. They've got to get on this soon. Both players are here. Line up slightly off for Dupree. That's going to give away Tracers, but that time wasn't off at all. He nails it. Bomb on a 10-second defuse. Xyp9x, he can run through. M4 in hand, Cold's off the bomb, but he's got Tetris to play with, and he knows the round at this point is secure. It's Astralis 7-7.
Really great round there. About it though, as the bomb will be planted, Xyp9x gets away safely, and the Molotovs will be deployed. There's no way this retake works out. There's just absolutely no chance. Device is watching the flanks as well. Tarek known to push the B apartments, as they will bring one back, but they still got a defuse here. They have got a kit, and they are finding frags. Maybe I spoke too soon. There might be a slight chance here.
Just gets a chance from Palace if he can get out. Ooh, looked away from it. Still manages to as they line up through the boards. Double headshot. And Fur finds him in return, but that's going to give away his position. They know that he goes to the palm. Astralis.
Stewie to see how they can use it. Stewie going for the backstab right now, but doesn't find the insta-kill. Does make up for it in the end, but now they know exactly where he is. Goodness, they're bringing this one back.
They are. Xyp9x has the shot on Stewie. Tarek with bombs.
Oh my goodness.
It's fine. We all got there in the end. As long as, you know, it's not the journey, sometimes it's the destination. I don't know what they say, Henry, but it's Xyp9x to...
Backed up beyond belief, fallen with the PD-50. He's got 2 flashbangs. He's going to have to flash over. But Xyp9x position, he's going to find at least 1 hit. That flash will do nothing. As the first kill comes in, second is guaranteed. Fallen, just trying to bait it out, and he'll be dropped as well. It looks quite nice, but Xyp9x better. He actually takes down Fallen the star, but he didn't have the orb though. Oh my goodness, that's a precise shot, and he gets the second as well. This is beautiful. Glaive doesn't look like he actually spotted further. It's still a 3-on-2. Confirms apartments is clear. And there it is. That should be confirming the round as well. Fur, excellent in clutches, but this one might be a bit of a far cry for him. Coming at the 1 minute mark. He's got so much to do, but that's a good start. Had to nail that shot, though. He cannot allow...
On map 1 after the narrative we built in the first half, and it certainly looked promising.
The first kill was just brutal. Has looked great with the orb in the last month or so, and there's still no bomb planted, and Mejores evens at the battlefield. It's Tarek to go down, but Stewie fighting back here. Not going down without a fight, it seems. 3-on-1, and Xyp9x in towards T-spawn, will be coming towards that A-ramp, I'd imagine, and trying to find as many kills as he can. He's got 22 to his name. Absolutely epic performance. He could actually win this as well. They keep challenging him. Boys, chill out. You don't have to touch him until he gets near that bomb. And Cold Zerap might find himself in a spot of bother, but overall...
Firearms game at that point in time. Brothers in Arms style. As Xyp9x gets Stewie. Bit of a clustered approach to it. Snapped around behind as he jumped out of the smoke. But just holding off inside. Bomb down at Sandwich. This should be it. Fallen is the last alive. As Astralis looks to collect the 16th and final point on the map of Mirage. Fallen can't hit. Glaive certainly does. All 5 stay alive. Convincing round. 16-10, the final score of our first map.
To defend him, he hasn't looked too good today. See if he can find the initial headshots. He actually just receives one straight up, and it's at the Fur now to try and pull this round back. So bomb's planted. Stewie tantalizingly close to denying it, but it will be planted. Mejores.
It certainly does. More so, Cold's not going to hit those shots because it's making matters worse. Device finds Fur despite taking damage. Cold gets one in return finally onto Xyp9x, but that could have been his second, not his first. If it were, he'd be in a 1-on-2, and he might have a chance to make it a 1-on-1 if that had hit. He now knows Device is low, however. Swings out, finds him in the corner, tries to bait the shots, but
Indeed they will. They'll hit the first, and the timing's not great there. So Stewie will get the first kill, fall down. They have got access towards the bomb site here, though, so he's still in a lot of trouble with players above him as well. And he's going to hit the shot, no problem at all. Zipex gets taken down. Stewie doing absolutely everything perfectly so far. Stays alive for as long as he possibly can. But Glaive now, players in front of him, but still in a lot of trouble.
He does manage to get back into Z, so he's still a problem here because he's removed himself. And in that alone, in the shadow of doubt, he becomes a problem. Tarek had to hunt him down, managed it well, and they will get...
Chucks it down. They're going to run through that. Committed now. And
Ooh,
good trade. I like that, but maybe that even more. Stewie with the AWP. Looks like a monster right now. That's not bad at all. 4 on 2.
Smoke didn't quite see the fact that Tarek got low, and he will spot him on the inside of the smoke. Tarek's still having a struggle of a game, but watch the high side. Cold can see an angle above the smoke. Glaive has a timer on his position, and he's getting naded, he's getting Molotov, he's getting burned, and taken out by Fallen as they find Magisk. Cold to do so.
Should have been in the bag for Astralis. That first one, how quick is that? The second one, arguably better as well, as he just reacts so quickly on his day. He can be a world-class AWPer. Goes without saying.
Here for Fallen as he wants to try and get back inside of the site. Looks down the lane, immediately traded out. Cold finds Glaive. Fallen has to back off ever so slightly. This bomb might be one too far removed as Cold goes high, knowing Dupree's up close and tags him, but cannot get the kill. And Astralis finally respond.
Tarek, a player we've been talking about a lot so far, surely has the kill here. Takes down Glaive. Device, though, at the same time will find the sniper of Fallen, and Dupree just toying with Tarek a little bit there. Knew he had a guaranteed kill, and Device will close it out. Who comes out on top? The T's have made their way out of Ivy as Glaive. He's so good at the USP. Wow. What an absolute monster as Astralis look to pick up yet another pistol here. But Tarek, been quiet all series. He has 3 in the round now. Surely not another. He's gone down to 5 HP. Zipex knows he's low.
He nearly got caught hunting him down, though, because Cold had a chance to pop out from Pop Dog. Didn't think that one through. It was Zipex. Wants to swing. He's got Tarek dead for rights here at this point, and that's the bomb as well, so it could easily equate to the round. He didn't peek it. Well, now.
Bomb down.
Exactly, so Cold needs to go back that direction. Zipex, I think, just spotted him, and therefore they know exactly where he is. They'll play this accordingly. I say Zipex just spotted him. Maybe I was misled. I thought the X-ray and the darkness within the lines was him, but perhaps it was the girder on the doorway rather than his arm sticking out. Nonetheless, he's been found, and Device gets the kill, so 4 for 4. Ready to trade. Meanwhile, with Glaive, they now know with that much presence at B has to be sharp because they're going that direction. Perhaps it's Magisk instead that has the deed, and he's got the bomb down. It's Fallen and Fur remaining, and they're... I was going to say trapped, but Fur was actually coming in from A main on this, so he can pull back some space. That lets Fallen rotate around. He's got Zipex. It's turning yet again. AWP ready towards CT stairs as well, and Device backs off smartly.
Yeah, this is really well done from Fallen. He's doing everything perfectly. Oh! What a shot that is to take him down. Dupree still has a fighting chance, though. He's made it all the way towards T-spawn. He's going to be making his way towards the main entrance as well. There might be a kill on a plate for him. Depends on the timings. Does spot him. So there it is. That's the frag he needs. He's going to wait, though. Show trigger discipline. And it's truest form.
Turn. He's going to turn shortly and change. Well, he's not. I thought Fur would at least turn around and glance at it. Given they had no information, that's incredible. Rather easily dealt with. Glaive wants to just trade it off, though. Wants to respond. Gets one. Backs off. Tarek gets the kill instead, but Magisk able to get the shot over top immediately after. They'll back away. Bomb goes and just wants to play the team game, and he'll rotate back around, not giving away any further kills. Although Stewie will. It's a trade back, and Fallen is now in position, but the bomb has to be planted. And he's got 11 seconds to try and do it as Cold tries to defend desperately with the AK-47. He'll attempt to get a little closer still. Spots out Magisk, but a little bit late. Double take. He's taken down before the response, and Magisk doubles up. It's now 9 for Astralis. It's only a 1-minute advantage, and Dupree and Glaive are not that well off combined. 15 seconds.
No bomb there yet. Stewie needs to hit
I don't know if he can get there. Stewie realizes the situation, and they, with even the slightest bit of resistance on B, go back toward A. That's round done. Bomb hits the deck. Stewie gonna try and do what he can for kills, but Zipex does not need to engage, and that alone will win it out. Astralis find the 10th. With the bomb train at this point. Remember, they're still trying to work in from Sandwich. 3 on his right.
10 seconds on that.
Oh, he hits it. The timing into the smoke. That's the bomb down as well. 10 seconds is right because now they have to recover. They are on the plant. Fallen trying to put it down. He will, but he's going to fall immediately after, and Device cleared out Fur. That's pretty spectacular.
He hasn't had huge impact with the AWP. That certainly changed in that massive clutch round they had. As he spots two, he nails both of them, looking for a third as well. Surely get out of there, Mages. You've done your job. Fall back. But still, this shouldn't be possible to even get the bomb plant down unless Cold Zera completely outreads Glaive. He can't do it though. Bomb to be planted, but no way he's going to win the round here. And he gets it down, luckily, actually, considering the situation. Third stage loss bonus be done here.
And the problem is now Dupree has to look back in the site, thinking that everyone's in that direction because Device
down,
killed so
though.
many. And he's got Fur behind him. Good find from Glaive. You're right. That drops the bomb. 10 seconds. Xyp9x just has to continue to be chaotic, which he's done. And the round is gone. 6 seconds. Bomb's on the ground. Fur gets a kill back. Xyp9x has to stay alive.
He's done it. It's over. Oh my god, how have they given that round up? MIBR, an absolute catastrophic meltdown right at the end in their mother language. And either way, let's see if Fallen can open things up. Great shot to take down Glaive. They've got the opening again here, looking for overtime. But is he going to be ready for this? You better believe he is. It's Fallen getting the first two, but still Device is there. His nemesis takes him down. Dupree, what a play this is. Can he time it well? Gets the bomb down. He's got a player right behind him, though. Surely they'll drop him in response. It will be Stewie to get the kill.
Positioning back inside A as if he knows they're going to be at A main. But he's worried if Popdog goes out, finds one. Tarek! He should have absolutely had him down. Tarek can't find the kill. And Magisk now goes back over toward Hal. Bomb getting closer nonetheless. Rotation toward Old Bomb rather than through Z Connector, given the Molotov is down. And Device, he wants a linear perspective. He's got to do it all. 1-on-2. Sneaking in, he's got some utility, certainly has a kit. He's got a pistol in hand, headshot, and Stewie now has to go against an AK because Device immediately grabs that off of Fur. There's no clue where Stewie's gone at this point in time. That smoke is certainly ominous. But how aggressive? Oh, did he see him at the ladder? Not quite. No. Thinks he's toward Popdog. Has to read. Sees him on the train. Still didn't spot him. Taps, but Stewie gets the kill. We go to overtime.
My God, his position as he'll be falling back as the bomb makes his way towards the side. Good shot from Fallen. Excellent work from him so far. He continues to hit absolutely everything here, man.
He's got all 3 kills in this round, and he's absolutely destroying Astralis' chance of keeping money alive. They now know exactly where Dupree is. He's in a 1-on-3. Has to give it a go. And aim punched off of it. Cold nails them.
Nice from him. This is presumably a bit of slow motion there as well. Majors just didn't stand a chance. Fallen, he's taking matters into his own hands now. The legend returns. Fallen gives away his position now. They know he's out there, but somehow hits the shot while half blind as well. Takes down Dupree, and he looks like he wants a bit more. Hits Glaive as well. If they do win this map, it's been because of Fallen. In the second half, it's been unbelievable. He does miss a shot there, but he can't hit absolutely everything. Here's Fur, and he misses it. Oh my goodness, this could still fall apart. 3-on-2, but Glaive and Xyp9x are incredibly low. Stewie rotating in from inside. Nice work. And that's just the AWP of Stewie now. This is Astralis' round to lose. They've spotted him. Don't have to go anywhere near it. And remember, that's a double AWP set up in the previous round again. Take care of that. Smoke's still down. A little bit risky with that going towards Connector, but still. CT's above Popdog. We're going double overtime, Matt.
Yeah, I think we are. I think this is already over. They'll try and go for it through Popdog, ultimately down at once, but they're just going to give themselves up to Magisk, who was bullied at the end of regulation and the start of overtime. He makes no mistake to close it. In fact,
the first half looks like Tarek. There it is. He needs to find the double. He was in perfect position, converts both the frags. Much better from him. Oh, a rare miss though. Will they capitalize upon it? Maybe, because it's Stewie that's going down. Fallen's still alive though, and Glaive somehow gets Fur as well.
The other angles, but that's exactly when Tarek gets further up. Device spots it, but the AK takes him down. Absolutely no question about it. Cold has the angle. Xyp9x now left in a 1-on-2 with only 36 HP. He knows where Tarek is. Gets some fire into him to hold him off. Smoke toward the connector, and he wants to get this bomb planted as fast as possible. Fallen making some noise as well, working in from Popdog. Clever from Xyp9x not to move at all. Can see the feet first as he takes down Tarek. Knows that Fallen is out toward Popdog, but it's the AWP.
Right up close or semi-aggressive. We'll see who comes out on top here. So Mind Game at this point, Fur.
Oh, I thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, me too, but he still doubles down. It's a 4-on-2 now. Astralis looks like they've got this one in the bag. The Cold Zera to bring back a 4-on-2. He's going to get this kill almost certainly. Takes down Glaive. 20 seconds remain, and Majors should be able to put him to bed here. And it's going to be Fallen. No chance to win the round. He'll be dropped by Dupree, and that's no problem now.
Yeah, Tarek the one to do so. Oh, great shot from Fur. They've swung around, actually, to take over from Ivy rather than Old Bomb, where they were previously positioned. This is a kill. Fallen goes down. They know no Dupree's there, but that pulls some of the aggro, and they've got the man advantage. They've got a kill on Fur as Glaive runs in. It's all on Tarek. He's been slow in this series on 19 kills. It's time to shine. If he wins this, all might be forgiven because he'll force out Inferno. Does find Glaive completely unaware of the fact that he was potentially going up over top of it. He now controls the situation in a 1-on-1, and Tarek pulls it off. MIBR get the map, and we've got Inferno coming up.
What? Throw a decoy at the very start to show presence, so it will be a mid-attack by the looks of things. Quickly up towards the middle. It's Cold Zera that hears them to be assisting him from the quad, trying to bait them in towards that position. Cold Zera misses on the first few shots, but not the second. Excellent work from RVR. They get 3 kills back. Cold Zera, he'll be dropped at this point, but still, that should be round secured. 3-on-1.
Bomb is down. MIBR somehow surviving in this series. This is just watching on. To CT. Fallen wants to push back through, he will. MP9 makes no mistake with it. A little bit of ammo left over. Sees an AK, sprays as he runs toward it. And then sprays and runs out with it because he couldn't get a kill with it. Unfortunately, it means that Device was then able to take down Stewie. If he was a little bit more passive, found Coffins covered. Ruins. Oh, Device looked away at the exact time they appeared. Nearly went back for the double, but Fur was certainly ready on the bullpup from Moss because that's a bullpup as Dupree takes down Tarek. Watch the fact that he only has 1 HP. He's got position, but he's going to have to be perfect. Spots 1, couldn't do it. Cold jumping. MP9.
Because they get with them. Stewie, low HP, remember from that nade. Down he goes.
That's pretty sharp from Magisk. Stewie gone. Fur to Device. Smoke still in play. Fur's through. Tarek put Fur in place, and you're right, it should, because Xyp9x now has to commit to this. Tarek's going to easily, in fact, deny the plant even. I thought it was usually it's T-side that's bringing them back into it, so this is a concern. If you were Zonic, Stewie takes out Glaive, burns Xyp9x alive, burns Magisk alive. He's good at those incendiaries, isn't he? I've seen an ace with a flash and an incendiary that killed him, and oh my goodness, it was amazing. He's got position as well. Device has no ID. He's on top of the bags, and we might get an ace, but he's a little bit too hungry. Oliver Twist, you may not have some more.
This is just falling apart, isn't it? Stewie 2K. Too strong. Dupree will do what he can. Certainly capable of winning a 3-on-1. He's got a chance to get the plant down here, so that'll at least give them another buy. That's going to happen. But at this point, really, what can he do? He'll probably get far here. Get the awareness, and now it's a 2-on-1. This looks possible. This will be an ace.
Were you really going to say he really gets him, or did you react to the fact that he got him?
No, I always do.
All right, fair play.
You should pay attention. I'm always making those calls.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's see if he gets another, because now he's got 4, a chance for an ace in the round where Stewie had 4. This is 2 players. Oh, he's got this. He's got to go. He's going to go now. He's got an ace for Dupree to respond to the fact that Stewie had 4 and nearly aced them. 2 players, 9 kills.
Quite fantastic here. The money will be absolutely decimated here. Glaive's not going to check it. Oh, no.
Nah, he's too far away now. 2, though. That's 2 for Fur. Waited and got double the reward as MIBR is going to reset in a harsh fashion against Xyp9x. Great play from Fallen, you mentioned it. Xyp9x goes to the bomb, doubling up. Oh, he's got a chance for both. Knows they're there, tries to pre-fire in, has an M4, but okay, he might have gotten him, but Cold was all over his B. Player in the form of Tarek in the sights, or if he's got to cover off the arch. Missed shot. Tarek still knows he's there. Smoke out. There's a chance they can wrap around behind Tarek, so he fights valiantly forward, but they'll get the kill onto him, and they might get a bomb plant on this as well. There's still only a man advantage here. This could turn. Astralis doesn't have a lot to work with. They don't have armor, certainly, but Xyp9x has the M4 picked up, and bicycle position pit means that the wall will help protect him. Likes not to stay up there. In fact, drops back down, wants a better angle toward the apartments. 2 men coming around the quad, and 1 from library still. For information, Flash bounced into the sights. Xyp9x, oh man, this is good. The fact that he's waited this long means he's going to line them up. They had no choice but to go, and they had no idea that he was in the corner. So smart yet again from Xyp9x as Stewie suddenly starts to panic, and Glaive, his first kill, closing it out. To take the site, smoke down will deter them further. Wow, okay, Device. Catches out Stewie toward the coffins. Cold now knows they're working in his direction, and he only has a CZ to work with. So Smoke's on either side, they don't check him, but they fire in. Oh, if he hadn't hit that shot on the follow-up, this would have been a huge problem. They'll still absolutely take him down. But a flash in for Tarek means that they can deny the plant. Flash going never, because they're actually rotating down from Banana. They'll go over top of the houses, and it's not enough. It doesn't blind them, and Xyp9x knows exactly where Tarek's coming from. If they'd come from CT, Tarek could have got in to deny the plant. Now it's down to a 1-on-1. Glaive versus Fur. Glaive still only with 1 kill, and it was to win a round. We'll see if they can echo that yet again, back-to-back, in fact, as Fur tries to go hunting. Spots out on just 1 and 2. Pre-fires in. Glaive gets the kill. It's 3 for Astralis.
Flashbang was spot on. We'll move him for a few seconds, but he appears, and he could still win the round here for Astralis.
Dupree certainly can. Got this entire wall to protect him. Not only that, Xyp9x crossfire at the box in sight. Bombs down in pit. Oh, nowhere to go. That was a spectacular shot on Fur. Arrive in that position, but Stewie needs to be sorted first. They know he's there, running and gunning. This is working out very well. They took down Xyp9x in the backside. Cold just destroys Dupree?
It's that Deagle of his again, man. It's too strong. Every time he gets an opportunity, the head's going to be removed, and Fallen will confirm the rounds.
Let's get over there and check out what's going on. Back over at B. As Stewie makes contact with Zipix. Keep in mind that. Hello, Glaive. Dupree takes out Fallen. Now we get back to our main course of action. As Device wants to push the smoke, he'll be found by Cold. Trying to get the Deagle working. He certainly can. Arguably the best Deagler in the world as he finds two, looks for the third, and makes no mistake on it. Astralis back in the game.
Continue to get deeper and deeper here on Inferno, over there it is. Dupree hitting everything as usual. It's Cold Zero has been the most impressive of the Eagles so far, but Dupree...
Really. And they've got one more round as a buffer. Smokes down. Glaive wants back in. Goes a little bit early. No one's committing on the MIBR side. As they do, he backs away and gets one. That'll bait them in towards Zipix, and he should find two, you'd expect. He fell off it because that's the standard play. Get one and drop, but he could have easily, potentially, I say, get more. It's Device that will spray through instead. Tarek, 14, make that 11 HP, trying to plant the bomb, but it's just he and Fallen remaining as Astralis will buy their time.
Yeah, but Fallen Zorb can do enough damage here. If he finds the first shot, they're onto something. 4-on-2, but he knows he has to actually be aggressive here. There's the first. Takes down Mages. The first of many, though. Good smoke from the CTs in response. The bomb ticks away. Tarek is on barely any HP. He gets one kill. Wow. That might be enough to keep them alive. And it's actually looking quite good from LBR now, as they can't find anything. Astralis are dropping. It's now a 2 versus 1. The pistol is out. Device knows exactly where Fallen is, but can he find the shot in time? He cannot. It all falls apart. MIBR
might get his vision back soon, but Tarek's going to be able to isolate. I think he spotted him. Doesn't know where he went, though. Still manage it. Echolocation. Device and Zipix, however, just shut down entirely at B. We're not done yet. No way. Not with this happening. Not with an AK now picked up by Zipix, and further damage onto Fallen. They want to go, but a Molotov's going to force them forward. Cold. He's segregated at this point.
Well, they won a 4-on-2 before. A side, if he gets dropped, that's it. Glaive takes matters into his own hand. He pushes towards B, and somehow they've done it. 5 pistols. Is that being said in first? It is. It's going to be Fallen's Mac 10. He actually could do something with this. Not quite, though. Zipex finds the great shot. The follow-up HE as well might find a kill. Oh, there's going to be so much damage done here with these grenades. It's disastrous for MIBR. They're getting nothing out of this. Glaive and Zipex mowing them down, taking us to the 30th round map, and a beautiful round map.
Yeah, this is as soon as they found the 13th, 14th was nades and everything going in this direction, but he times it perfect. Finally, they get the opening pick. They're gonna double that up as well. Device missing a shot. Does it go to round 30 and then fall apart on them? Because they did so well to pull it back and looked so convincing. 2 missed shots, and suddenly the round is slipping away as Fur finds Dupree as well. MIBR want this playoff position.
They absolutely do. It looks like they have it as well, unless Mages can find multiple kills. Not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be MIBR in a best of 3 taking down Astralis. It was a long, labored affair, and a frustrating one as well. So many map points for them, so many rounds thrown away. Remember, this started off 7-0 in their favor. It goes all the way to the 30th round. A sigh of relief as Yanko will give out the high fives. I'm sure that wouldn't be happening if they went to overtime, but they've done it.
They're about to get pincered. This would be very dangerous. That's the bomb, though, and they can retreat behind it. That's perfect. It's the only way out of the situation was to land that quick shot from Rops. But here they come. The rest of Astralis, and they are furious. They will pick up the bomb again, and despite Chris J picking up a frag in middle, it's still going to be some work yet to stop this bomb from going down. But Oscar is pushing forwards here, ahead of his teammates. He does have one behind him, that is Deco, but they are getting savaged here on this A bomb site.
Chris J, 1 versus 3, was busy clearing the top mid position, checking for any lurker, maybe for a short plant, but more common on a full buy round, maybe not a pistol. Got a 1 versus 1, and now he is in a 1 versus 2, continually getting tagged, and surely Device will finish him off. He does, and there is the pistol round for Astralis. Starting on the right foot, do they want to run into the SMG? Not particularly, but Magisk will be a safer bet to engage. But here is Apex making the extra money, team kill as well, but that won't be too worrisome. Stops the default plant. The short plant will be fine as well because Chris J's Molotov off for the time being, but it's okay. There's been a delay for some reason, and that's going to give Chris J maybe a round-winning play. Dupree moving, watching around the smoke. 1 versus 4, now 3. He's got a lot of work to do. Now he's got 2 more to find, both in the same position. They're lining up for a double peek, but they're completely exposed. 1 player blind. Rops, though, will save the day, but it was made very expensive in that first round win for Mousesports. So, walk. 3 of the players are towards B. Glaive is here, so is Device walking through, and they've both been taken out. 2 players remain now for Astralis, carrying the bomb towards the B bomb site. Now it's Zipex is alone. Again, such minimal success for Astralis, round after round. You don't often see this. And once more, Mousesports survive with 4 players. They're having a great off in the Palace. Device has been spotted, he's pretty low, and now Magisk remains, and again, it's minimal success. He'll get 2 frags out of this round. How much more can he do? He does have 1 minute on the clock, and 2 of these players don't have great health.
It's tough. The bomb is not with him as well. That's a beautiful nade. A 1 versus 2 now. Suddenly feels a lot more doable, but he has to get the bomb, and there's options here for Magisk. Oh, he's turning just at the wrong moment. Oscar's going to find him. Good timing from him.
2 players of the 3 remaining, and his job is to create some space. That's what the smoke is for. Allows his teammates to rotate in through the door, and Oscar's charging through immediately after his plays in mid. Now we've got 2 more CTs, but Magisk is trying to deal with them. Seeker behind the smoke will run distraction and get the kill. Dupree trying to jump up, not really getting there. 4 HP for him. He has to rely on Zipex. 2 versus 3. All the CTs ahead. There's a flank from Sunny as well. And Zipex is still on the high ground with the bomb, deploying some grenades, but surely he's about to get taken out. There it is. Stereo frags from Mousesports. Sites early for Astralis to get a bomb plant. And even the bomb plant was laboured, but he did manage to get there. I'm surprised Oscar missed his shot. I don't know what happened there. I think normally he takes out the...
But Oscar, he's missed a couple in recent rounds, but can he connect these? Oh, there's another miss there. Does he get another opportunity? Sunny will keep him alive, but he moves into the open and will be quickly dispatched of as it now goes to 2 against 4. Chris J gets a look in, but will be quickly shut down by the smoke here. He needs help, and it's going to be Rops coming in from jungle very late. It's the last round, so they're going for it. So they will eventually try to force their way through the window. Here it goes. Chris J with the bunny hop. He's actually out there. Rops burns down Device. Surely there's not a chance here. Zipex takes more damage there on the bomb site. Manages to get into safety, but maybe with that frag now, Rops is locked out and away. Yes, 5 rounds for Astralis. Dupree has spotted them. Device gets the first pick there, but Chris J will open up the apps here, trying to pressure onto Dupree, but Device still doing more damage, dropping the bomb. Full rotation should be coming in soon now from the CTs, as Mousesports still try to get this bomb site opened up, and it's going to happen here, but it's actually a 2v2, not looking too bad. Sunny finds Glaive.
Yeah, Sunny's got both the rotators, basically, and they're looking to take him out. Oh, he's gone for the knife, but didn't quite get there. Obviously, there's a lot less bullets on the USPs. Oh, Magisk was in there at 4 HP, but he lands the headshot.
So, this will be difficult. They're going to have to hit some pretty incredible shots here on the way in. Oscar, can he do it? No, he can't. Magisk will stop it, and now it starts to get really difficult. Magisk perhaps just won the round for his team now as he takes down another one. And some damage, at least. That's what Sunny's after. Can't find it. 5 players survive for Astralis. Everything from them.
That was a nasty surprise. And now there are 29 seconds for these players to die. And die they must. Otherwise, they don't get that lost bonus. There's the bomb making the last play. You guys go A, I'll go B. It doesn't quite work out in pro matches.
Retake here. They've fallen back behind the smokes. They have a decent amount of utility to try to play that retake. And Glaive actually picks one off through the smoke. I believe it was the guy who was planting the bomb. Just
a MIBR retake. You can see how long Device and Glaive spend looking for a flank. And of course, Rops is starting to move in now, but the teammates are disappearing one by one. There's a spray from Rops. He smoked up from the bomb. He's got some spray towards the stairs. No one's on the bomb just yet. And I think Stiko's close enough to hear that. Now he's going to peek out, and they are going to eliminate everybody. Kind of in a blind spot, so we'll see how this goes out. Zipex will hear the footsteps, spots Chris J. Some transfer from him, but he doesn't want to take too much risk. Glaive looking through the smoke, expecting another spray. Bomb has to be collected. Dupree missing a shot now with AWP. And there goes Oscar. 26 seconds to try and get a bomb plant. Or maybe win by elimination. Now it's down to Device. He's between Connector and Jungle. Rob's on a high ground of 16 HP. He's the only one with a rifle, though, and now he's dead. Where is Sunny? Probably towards the left. Got to be careful with grenades. In fact, you can see Device is not quite sure. Playing the bomb with 10 seconds on the clock. Sunny rings the bell immediately with a P250. And that is a very surprising round win for Mousesports. A Krieg and an AK-47 now. Dupree's in a strong spot, but you can see the bait there. One player crosses, Rops gets a kill as well, but he won't see the player in the window because his shot was baited by the player on short. So that's great positioning by Mousesports, something to bear in mind at home as well. Does Sunny go through the market? He doesn't know if the scope is going towards a crawl space. It is for the time being, but now he unscopes Dupree, and now he's dead. And now there are big problems, and once again, with almost nothing, just an AK-47, Mousesports are in a 3 versus 1.
And 2 rifles. Not going to be all that easy, although that's the orb gone, but where are the rest of the players? Stiko around the corner. Glaive has to make guesses, and it's just so difficult.
Don't make the clocks fail again. Glaive with a quick peek. No smokes, just a pop flash for him, but he won't win a duel. Dupree is here to save today. He's got to find two, though. Magisk on the site will take one out, and he's a problem. They're lining up for him, but Stiko will get 2 kills. Those are crucial. Device could change everything. There is the bomb carrier taken out. Sunny's far away, and he's blind. What a massive frag from Device. Oscar has to commit to this. 1 versus 2. There's no way he gets this down. Surely survives for 1 more second or so.
Well, yeah. I mean, here is the first one. That is just nuts, and that denies the bomb from going down. That's incredible.
I don't even know if he saw anything.
I think that's just feeling. Yeah, I don't think he saw anyone.
Oh, did he see him coming out the ramp? I think he saw him just crossing from the ramp.
That's incredible.
Live, Glaive, and Oscar is eliminated. And again, now one player just got to run and die. Device going for some MLG no scopes.
This Q's been so often just anchoring that with great success. Glaive with the UMP at distance. My God, he's doing so much damage with the smokes. This is really, really important and very annoying, but at least the bomb is down. But now it's going to require clutch play from Oscar. He's going to jump across with the AWP. He's going to find a quick one onto Glaive. More to find, though, as Sunny will back him up there. Around default, forcing himself all the way back down to pit, but he can't reposition in time, and Astralis just cannot be denied. This close. And here comes the burst through the balcony, and Stiko finds his moment to push up pit, finds a very unaware Magisk, and that's a 3 versus 4 now.
One of the players he hears the different surfaces. As you can see, Zepex moving up towards that palace position, takes down Oscar. That was the play that was heard earlier. Spots one player towards Sandwich, whereas Rops, he's in the red, so he's probably been seen as well. 3 versus 2, though. They have the man advantage, Mouse Sports. They must win this round, of course. And Sunny's made his way through the B bomb site, but the bomb is at a point of no return, and Seeko's about to lose it. Or is he? Still can't escape the site just yet. They're going to focus on Sunny flanking the last player, but where is he, Device? Probably towards CT. I think he may be spotted now. Rops may die for the cause, but Device... Oh, the reload may cost him. He's still alive somehow. And now he's gone. Can AWP be rescued or reinforced? The B bomb site. Oscar running in for the peek around the flames. He's got something out of it. Magisk caught rotating as well. Oscar may do this for Mouse Sports.
Yeah, it's looking like they have a passage clear onto the A-bomb site, but there's one last obstacle to deal with. It's this man, Glaive, moving up from the pit position with the M4. He may just go for the engagement because they have low HP. Oh, he misses Stiko. Does find the bomber, though. He slows him down, can't find the follow-up, and that might be the difference maker. Device will try to make his way around there, but the flames will cut off his angle, and he will be heard burning there, and they'll know he's around the corner. Chris, though, does he decide to go for it? There's a 2 versus 2. Dupree picks off one as they try to go for the bomb plant. Oh, he misses the second shot. Oscar once again with the save, but Device comes in. 5 seconds to go. He's going to go for the frag here. He can't plant in time, and Device knows it. Running for dear life. Can Chris J find him? No, Astralis will take it. 16-14. Mirage will be theirs, but by the skin of their teeth, they have this one. See, this is the result. If you die really quickly, it's the plant and great control. The Glock's doing massive damage, and there you go. 1, 2, 3, ABC, just have these pistols. Glaive will try to make his way forward, and Sunny picks up another frag as well outside. This is looking really problematic. Glaive now trying to take control of the fence, and my goodness, that is very convincing stuff from him. No kit and no smokes, although Sunny, he has actually found a good timing here.
He saw a silhouette of a massive R, so now he's going to come in from the back. Glaive can't react in time. Magisk has to fake. He's got 10 seconds, can only do it for so long. The HE now, Stiko with the peek, and that is the round. Mouse Sports steal around the way before.
It's quite a desperate push. You can see Robs is already in position. That's the bomb lost. And good information here for Robs' teammates to use as they start to position to help him out. But he is maneuvering himself excellently with these sound cues and goes for the last engagement on the lower bomb site. Almost makes it work. Dupree down critically low, but if he's not actually dead, he poses a massive problem finding another headshot.
Forwards. Dupree in the reds. Zepex holding an angle with the AWP. The HE goes the wrong way, but Stiko finds the right way to take out Dupree. And now Zepex is remaining, misses his shot. The AWP can be collected. The HE for the squeaky door. The smoke grenade for the main position. Stiko blind, you can see now, but 2 players have been lost. Now, how much do they want to reinvest into trying to go for a retake? While they have the high ground, they may be convinced to do so, but that smoke is a problem.
Need to keep players on the bomb site still because they're not so sure if they're going for this or not, and there is a quick flurry of kills. Everyone goes down for Mouse Sports. The late retake attempt will be foiled. There's more players behind Glaive than there is. It could be a mini fake, but yeah, it's looking like he's going to double back here, go up outside towards main as his teammates go into the upper bomb site. Stiko, though, doing excellent amounts of damage. He finds the bomber, and that's 2 now left for Astralis. Their lurkers effectively now trying to re-enter the bomb sites, and there's a lot of CTs lurking around. Sunny will go down, but Device seems to realize that the vents is a possibility. The flash goes out, Oscar still playing with them, trying to suggest that he's shooting at one of his teammates, and Oscar up and down the ladder finds a headshot. Only one though, as 10 seconds remain for Glaive to find the last 2 kills or a bomb plant, and it looks very difficult from this position. Pincered by Rops, and that will be the round for Mouse Sports. He fake, but yeah, it's looking like they're going to double back here, go up outside towards main as his teammates go into the upper bomb site. Stico, though, doing excellent amounts of damage. He finds the bomber, shooting at one of his teammates, and Oscar up and down the ladder finds a headshot. Only one, though, as 10 seconds remain for Glaive to find the last 2 kills or a bomb plant, and it looks very difficult from this position. Pincered by Rops, and that will be the round for Mouse Sports. Some of that position, especially with the bait set up from his teammate, they all look to focus on Chris J, and Rops has at them. Nice combination between the two, and that 1-2 punch will be enough to absolutely floor this round. 7-5, Mouse Sports.
Let's go into the A side. Look at the numbers for Astralis. They've got somewhere to be. They're not taking a ticket. They're forcing the issue. They want to be on the desk right now, but Oscar, and that also Shotgun. He's making paper as well. That's so much money. Device the last man standing. 1 versus 2. He can still do this. Seems to know that Rops could be in up top. Does he have full information now? He's picked up the bomb, taken some extra damage. Will try to delay the rotation, but Mouse Sports will be fast towards the ramp.
Pieces to smithereens as the defuse will come in, and it's a hold here. Device, he's not interested in pushing for this. He's going to let it happen. And maybe a frag, no. Denied by Sunny. Great work from Oscar. 4 kills from the shotgun, as you said, James. That is... I like that flashbang, actually. That got Zipex really well, even though it went to his side, and they'll take him down. Ooh, instant dink. Now it's Mouse Sports looking really good on this pistol. Perhaps they can take it after all. Dupree trying to hold off Rops with a headshot angle, but Rops will not entertain him for too long. Only understanding to go for the push when Dupree moves. And now Glaive will find his way onto a flank. There is a chance here. Glaive, he's been pretty good. 15 and 12. Oh my god. Execution style. Sunny's dead as well. 1 bullet's all it takes. And now Dupree back in action there. 2 HP, but if he finds the flank, my god. Like ships in the night back to back. Here goes Critch J though, finding Glaive for short. He's got to find a headshot. Glaive picks up another one. That's 4 for him so far. Now down to 11 HP. The defuse comes in. They don't have a kit. Oscar, he can make it. Has to come off the bomb. Dupree, 2 HP. No kit. Oscar hits the shot, and that's the round for Mouse Sports. Finally, they'll take a pistol.
And the play will be attempted. And Molotov hasn't quite done the job, but the AK will for Chris J for a time. He'll be traded. 38 seconds remain. Dupree's got such a strong angle, but Stico still manages to get the kill. Double peeks if necessary. Glaive may be spotted. He's got good position. He's got cover now. He can be bait for Device, but Device has to hold on the hut at the same time. He's got 2 jobs. He's holding out 2 jobs, and Rops gets shot in the head through the vent, maybe even the floor. This looks okay for Mouse Sports. Now it looks terrible. Well, more work must be done. He's got to get on this bomb plant. He's got to obscure his angle from heaven. Oscar, 1 versus 2. Device back up top. Oscar's looking for him. Both snipers, but only one has got an AWP. He will look for the rotator. Maybe he heard Zipex. He's got a great angle, but the crouch peek from Zipex will be enough. He's on a low ground.
An MP9 as well can be a good gun for this spot, but not this time. Ross will take him down. Magis with the AUG trying to do the damage that he can. With Glaive, it's not looking too bad initially, but now everyone's dead. Down to Zipex, coming from the ladder, coming from the round position. Able to find 1. 2 more to go as the bomb goes down. That should give him information as to where the next player is indeed. Zipex finishes off, spots Stico, waiting for the peak. He's got a perfect crosshair placement, and that's the 1 versus 3 clutch. Zipex, beautiful round from him, saves the day. That will bring Astralis to 11.
First kill, Stico had, I think, 28 HP, as you can see here. So they tried to go for the double peak, but of course he's got to be super careful. And then after Oscar goes down, it becomes very, very awkward indeed. Hard to time the B bomb site. He's got Dupree for a double peak as well. Creeping around the bottom of the ramp inside the site. Dupree delivers a kill. 20 seconds now. Dupree picking off the bomb carrier. Stico left alone, 1 versus 3. 15 seconds. Is there anywhere safe for him to plant the bomb? Looking towards the double doors, spotting 1 player towards the ramp, but he has to keep going. He can't move to try and engage these players, but he's going up the ramp, away from the bomb plant, trying to eliminate one of these 2 players. If he's lucky, maybe he finds both, but Device, no, not realizing what's going on, but there's no time to win the round. Stico will save an AWP Device in this position, and that tells them a lot about what might be going on.
Down to Magis. Oh, he can't get anything. I thought he was going to get 2. Now Glaive comes up the ladder, looking to see what he can find. Rops will assassinate him with the headshot there. And now Zipex from the lobby trying to work his way back in. 2 versus 2 here as more frags coming through the smoke here. Device doing so much damage. Now down to Rops already with 2 kills. But he'll be shot in the back of the head with it. So well, so strong so far. But will it be over here? Zipex, such a strong position. 2 players below him, 3 kills. Oh my god, the smoke afterwards, as well as the bomb being dropped in front of it. That is devastating.
That is a big GG button right there, or it will feel like one, of course. Not match point yet for either side. Glaive has been taken out. This is wasting so much time, however. The surprise HE, goodbye Stico. 2 versus 4, 1 versus 4. Sunny, and now it's none versus 4. Match point for Astralis. So close, so far down the wire.
You never see players playing from this position, and he's going to maybe try to follow them through the smoke perhaps. He's got teammates to throw nades in. He's going to jump straight through, down the stairs he'll go. The spot players, he's going to be separating them. Device going forwards with the AK now, and they are getting sandwiched. Oh, this is just so horrible for Mousesports.
It's been so close, both these maps. You could see on their faces after the first game, they felt like they won that one. Only 3 rounds away in the second map as well, but it will be a 2-0 for the best team in the world.
Towards the ladder here, Glaive, great with the pistols, but Get Right, he'll be the one to strike the first blood here as he takes down Device.
Zipix backs away. Good find on Get Right, has to get the reload in, manages to do so before Rez could wrap. This is a full toilet bowl strategy around the outside of the whole map. Take down, smart to go on the roof, actually spots out Forrest, easy shot because he was standing still at that point in time, and try and take the position back. Just Dennis gets there, pistol kill for him yet again. And now Dupree realizes they aren't coming this way, which is, in fairness, the rotation I think everyone would have done at that point.
If Dupree will find any sort of exit frags here, holding in towards the trophy room right now, and Rez, we talked about how sharp he's looked recently, that's a nice shot. Get Right though, fantastic work with the Glock to open
In favor of NIP.
My God.
Still 3 players so low though, and Dupree, CZ75, they're walking into him first, second, and potentially third. Rez slows up, knew the information was there, but it's back to a 2-on-2.
Oh, they're floundering now. NIP in a lot of trouble as Mage is going to Mac 10 his favor. It looks like Astralis have done it. What brilliant positioning that was from Dupree, especially as they close out the round. It's Astralis answering back. And 4 players outside and holding 1 towards the lobby this time. That's what you have to do. You have to have someone in the lobby just holding it off as Glaive lights them up. He does a lot of damage there. 2.5 kills coming in. Magisk with the orb. Closes things out. It's going to be Zipex with the AK in the game. We'll be holding up patiently, but it's Magisk to get first blood here as he will be taken down, and it's going to be Electro to drop him with the AK-47. Device can't hit the shot.
Able to figure out where he was by way of sonar. And does get out to emerge and find Get Right, but Forrest immediately there to trade it, and it's Zipix and Dupree looking to save weapons. So 2 in a row now for NIP.
And it's with the AWP. NIP might have a strong game plan here. It looks like they're aware of all the tendencies. Perfect flashbang. Their teamwork is just stellar as they find themselves in a 4 versus 2, but Dupree spraying a couple down. Zipex, oh my goodness, he's in a 1 versus 1 up against Get Right here. He's got the bomb on his back.
Yeah, that's the advantage that Get Right has right now. It's certainly HP advantage to Zipix, but Get Right, as soon as this bomb is planted, that's a very quick rotation from Zipix, knowing that he was firing and popping into the ramp. But it's Zipix that had high HP and can't find the kill. How often do you see him lose in that situation? Out of the smoke, CZ75 might get 1 if they're too careless in their positioning. In fact, he swings around just as Lepro through an AD, gets the AK because no one's watching him. Luckily, Rez turns with reactions.
With the AK-47, it could be enough. It's Device spots another. But Rez, again, in a great position, but not for long. Aegis will take him down.
And that's bomb. Oh!
What?
Forrest just absolutely deleted Magisk. Seemingly is aware of that. And he'll walk around the corner to take out Zipix as well. 5-5, 4 in a row for NIP.
Let's have a look at it then.
Oh!
See you, mate.
What? I can't even see him. That's ridiculous. These times to push to lobby. Astralis tends not to do that. They play Dupree inside. Oh, the splash, the rotation. How does Magisk get away with that? Glaive blocks him. Glaive could have easily gone down in that situation. He will now, but Magisk gets 2 while sitting there blocking his teammate with an AUG crouched as they were overwhelming the site. Dennis, 1 headshot follows it up, but Zipix trades. And Astralis finally pull around back to go 7-5, so 2 stifling any chance that NIP has. They've been overwhelming outside. That's their best position so far on this T side.
Dennis had to find that kill. That was a trade, if ever I've seen one. Glaive in the open with such a disadvantage in the positioning, but either way, it's up to Magisk not checking towards the heaven position. He'll punish them for it. Why are they both looking at her?
I think they expected there was going to be someone wrapped down around by Squeaky.
They've killed
Dupree,
right. Who plays
players,
the hut.
1 look one way, 1 look at least check heaven. It's so common, but roam freely, and Magisk will cover off the ramp. This will be the first battle, and it passes that with flying colors down to 52. So he lost 48 HP on the fight, but he's opened up a passage. It goes to lower occupied as well by Glaive. Already with the 2 kills, gets some more control, but he's low HP. Rez pulling this back. This is possible. He's got time now to plant as well. Smoke already deployed. Those vents don't come into the site anymore. So he'll get the bomb down, and he can actually sneak potentially back through the doorway should he want to do so. They're closed. He's going to use the smoke as a wall, try and stay within it and spot if anyone comes in from decontamination, but there's a timer on that, and he has to get away from it. They hear the doors open. They'll now be suspecting that he'll go toward control room. He's got the next kill as well. Device down. He can win this out. Xyp9x trying to get on top of it. Has a kit to play with, but he's tapped it. He's gone it this time. He's holding. Rez needs to go now if he's going to, and he's not. Xyp9x gets away with it just barely, even though Rez still gets the kill.
Such a great effort there from Rez. My heart bleeds for him.
Astralis almost doing the exact opposite of what NIP did, where they went outside on their pistol round and perhaps back toward ramp. They're going to push straight through ramp and get to outside. Necro giving up that position so quickly allowed them to do so, and he's still at battle. He's still at odds trying to work back out and get position. Somehow it comes to a 3-on-3 though. Get9right and Forest. He used to be magic on pistols. Back.
He's quick here. Oh, spots dupreeh. Oh my goodness. The timing is impeccable. Just as he checks it, that's when dupreeh got there with the Glock. Look at him go. 4 in total as he finds the first, executes one in the back, and then this shot is one that really impressed me. The fact that Necro just got eviscerated there, and dupreeh finished the things off the ladder as well. Get9right was onto something there.
Convincing perhaps to get this to 12-7. It's certainly doable on the CT side to pull this back. Does he see? I can't. The yellow beam is just in the way. I was going to say, does he see the gun barrel sticking out? He can't.
Oh, I hope he gets something though. That's not bad. That shot is absolutely brilliant from Mages. And he still knows there's a chance there'll be a player towards the rafters. He's being very tentative here to try and pull this round back.
Molotov going to the left side means that Get9right. Good play from dupreeh. And they checked it. He was certainly aware. That's why he stayed back so long, Magisk. Molotov on one side, Nate on the other, weakens up Get9right. He still swings to find one, and that is Magisk, but dupreeh immediate trade, bomb plant immediately after, so they pulled it back from a 5-on-3 to a 2-on-2.
No cash going forward. Necro needs his first kill, but Device just too precise, as it will be the 2 versus 1 now. Dennis can do nothing about it. It will be 13-6. Absolutely right, and he has the actual rifle there, but that's the advantage given away as we do find some success here. A lot of it as Necro will find 2 more kills, and now it's a 4 versus 1. Like I said, if NIP can somehow win this round, it isn't over just yet. They're on the CT side of Nuke. Life in them yet, as they will recover 4 rifles here and have money going forward. This is actually looking like they might just straight up rush up here by the looks of things and just get it done. Get it over with as they will. They're going to be flashing, smoking towards up. There's a player on top of the huts. They'll be taking care of him, no problem, and surely trading out Get9right as well. He'll still be alive on the sides, and it looks like we are done. It is going to be 16-7 as Get9right, oh my goodness, has a chance here, but there it is. The final kill. It comes through. Astralis remained undefeated on the map.
They do. 25 wins now on Nuke. They're 2 away from what Tommy claims is just already battling against control room. That does give an angle for when they want to retreat from the bomb train, and Rez makes good work of it. Trades off. Dennis was lost. Rez is tagged as well into 10. So it's not like he can peek aggressively. He needs to be able to catch people in fights and get them as they're distracted. Xyp9x down by Get9right. It's just Device and dupreeh remaining. That's good enough to remove Forest, and dupreeh swinging back through from Z. Leaves it all to Get9right. The bomb already. He's gonna hold his 10 seconds. No, not today, I'm afraid. Maybe not any day for that matter. It was Valiant. Therefore can't get the kill. In fact, very little damage, no damage at all. Done by that as Forrest gets absolutely removed by Device. Rez still rotating, firing into the smoke, does significant damage onto Xyp9x. He's now down to 12 HP, but it's inside of the control room. Rez will relocate with the AUG. Does that Molotov make it? I think it did. He's gonna push his position completely, and he's got to go back down onto the ladder. Meanwhile, Get9right removed from the train, can't do anything to hold off the plant. Dennis has to swing and make up for the lost ground, and thankfully the damage done was enough for Dennis to capitalize on. So too on Xyp9x, but send the area down. Dennis and Get9right hold it off as they had to commit to push through it. They had no choice. They were already on the ramp. It's all on Device. Where one is by way of trajectory, but can't get the angle, and Necro holds on. 2-man position at sandwich. Leg shot comes out. Necro goes down. Somehow Magisk is fortunate to be alive. Forrest is aware of it, but it looks the wrong way. He somehow turns it around to find Magisk anyway. He was chasing down the player at A main, and he's turning in every direction. He's got Device, he's got Xyp9x. Glaves had enough, finally takes care of him, but desperate to get the bomb to the site with 4 seconds left, he gets shut down by Get9right.
Yeah, he's just turning around. 180s, Magisk. Oh my goodness, makes him look like a car horse as he continues to find headshot after headshot. Round was done at that point. But he pulls back safely, and Rez, the flashbang in. This teamwork is looking great for NIP as he gets another as well. His precision is just off the charts right now. Glaive will get a consolation frag. I just don't think they can do anything with this. Glaive and Zipex, oh my god, if he hits that shot and a couple more, they might be onto something, but Get Right will respond quite quickly, and Glaive once again left in another.
Glaive had got them in rotation with them not staring at him. Absolutely, there was a chance he gets a kill off of it. Does realize his best bet's to go back and plant the bomb down. Dennis still with the op, not expecting it to be so close, is easily taken out. Get Right's low HP as well. If he gets it to a one-on-one, if he can find Get Right in time, he controls the situation with the bomb down, but he elects to fall off of it. Now they've got the numbers advantage and they can trade this. Get Right wants to sneak in first. He'll play the bait. He could be the martyr at this point in time with only the 15, but the headshot turns it around. Get Right's actually the one to get the trade. Good effort from Glaive. Perhaps he's certainly looking in this direction, knowing that Dupree is going to arrive. Great shot. I take it back. It's not Dupree, it's Magisk. All the same, that's an obvious position, trying to switch a gun with Device staring and seeing it. That could turn the round. Magisk gonna Get Right. He's now opened up the backside, and it's all on Dennis. They know he's at B, and they're gonna rotate away from him.
Yeah, remember he got that kill at the start of the round there. One flashbang, one smoke, and he actually has to drop on Device. He's got one kill, presumably guaranteed at this point. There it is, and Magisk up towards heaven. He'll take the challenge and surprise him.
He gets the kill as he falls down, and he'll take the position himself to watch over the bomb. That means Forrest is in the open. Can he get there in time? Can Zipex get the angle? He can, but it's through the edge of the train, so he nearly got responded on. Great shot, let go.
That's so
sick. Fast, but he's still found. That position from Zipex has been clever. He pushed it, he knew Rez plays there, and now he's controlling every single angle. He is the warden of the yard as he takes down. Given that the pistols from range won't be able to mow it down and take it back, if Device hits shots like that, finds one already. They'll push up the lane, push through the smoke, and try and catch off the CTs as they rotate in from Z. Bomb's already being planted, but Dupree, he's got a shooting gallery. Can he swing in time to catch off Get Right? Not quite, but he hits the fadeaway on Rez. Sexy as ever as Glaive puts Get Right down. That's a pretty...
As the bomb is defused here. Look at this. They have no idea. He even has a chance to miss a few shots here. This is the one. Oh, goodbye, Rez, who's been excellent today. Get Right can only get the consolation frag. He just wants to suggest there's players still towards Ivy, but Zipex, he's so good in this spot. He gets the first, the second, not quite the third. And it's Device to deny the cross as well. But still a competitive round here for NIP.
Get aggressive. Get Right his position on this as well. Good flash, though. He can't afford to peek it. Just climbing up, though. Easy shot. Still is able to control against Dupree, but his crosshair firmly fixed on that position, knowing that he would immediately try and counter off the position. He's got to get on the bomb immediately. Flash to upper, not even going to consider it, not even going to try it. No kit, no time, back away, and tags Forrest, who jumps as desperately as he can to avoid the bullets. I think he might get far enough away in the halls as well to survive on 46, so yeah, he certainly will. Keep the AK-47. Get Right pushes out, smoke down, he can actually catch off. Ooh, Dupree, he had a smoke out. I'm not sure that Dupree was aware. Dennis gets that information from Get Right, catches him off, good shot back from Glaive, Device as well. So it's 2-2 so far, and 3 still alive on either side, but Forrest, oh my goodness, just cleans up everybody, and Rez gets the final kill. Big survive. Another bomb plant for NIP as well, this time in a 4-on-4 as Rez and Get Right, both on 22 and 10, low enough that they would be compromised easily, but Get Right's got position, and he's got patience. Device just falls into his crosshair, leaps into it, I should say, as he jumped up. It's all down to Glaive, 1 from 3. Get Right still close, same position as Dennis, a little bit further away. Glaive does swing it around, saw the shadow. But he has to anticipate exactly where Dennis is as Glaive taps the bomb originally. Watch for the play. Nade goes out, Glaive tries to fire in, and Dennis beats him to it with the AK.
Oh, you can see a sigh of relief there from Pitta.
14 rounds already as they... The harsh blow onto Astralis in the last round. It's down to a 2-on-2 this time, and money a massive factor. Ooh, Lekro was spotted, but Device couldn't do anything with it. He wants the shot underneath, does tag his feet. It's on 58, but the bomb is planted. That's the more important aspect if you're NIP, and the smoke as well toward the backtracks means that Device can't get the shot to hell, although he will give it his best effort with some spam. Reactions from Zipex as Lekro stepped out. It's Dennis to trade it off. It's an AWP for Device to go against Dennis, and Dennis knows that he needs to relocate. He's done exactly that.
No kit, Matt. This shouldn't be possible, as Device has so much to do. Dennis just has to avoid him and keep him interested, and it looks like it's absolutely done. Yeah, there's no way Device can pull this one off, even with the rifle. There's no chance to defuse, ladies and gentlemen. We've got map point, NIP. Looking absolutely brilliant here on train. Boards up, but they might not even use any utility here. Just walk out together and see if they can punish a fact that's usually just a solo anchor player. That's Zipex. He's only got the CZ here. Does a little bit of damage, but just hasn't really got the weapon to find frags here. And it looks like we might be done. Zipex fighting back, but there's only a little bit of damage done. It's a 5-on-3, and Dupree's been dropped. Matthew, I think we're going to a third, as this round is absolutely locked in.
looking exactly that way as Dennis will find Device. Magisk, all right, fair play. He's going to get another one. He does pick up the AK-47, 2 kills to his name in the round, but needs an ace and a lot of help given that he does not have much time to get toward that bomb. He does have a kit. I'm really just trying to build it up and give him a chance. There isn't one. Lekro's got the kill.
The second middle when Mage is pushing the apartments with that CZ, nails the first headshot and a second, gets the bomb down. Dupree looking to back him up, but the job's been done really. They don't have to overcommit to this, but Mage he wants a bit more of this action. He might just get it, but Dennis will finally silence him, and it goes to a 4-on-3.
Dennis just sitting back to see if anyone's going to push out and try and babysit that bomb. Great shot from Glaive, jumping around the corner as he reloads. It's Lekro, though, that gets the better of him, and I think he might have been spotted at that as well, by Device even, but the boost works perfectly as Xyp9x gets 1 kill. Dennis, if he somehow miraculously one-taps all 3 of them, he's got to go around and go to the small pit, changing his angle. It's actually just baiting them toward Device. Dupree, what's he done? His Molotov kills him. That is a true 1G. As Device still has the AWP, thankfully Glaive's up to the task of rotating and Get Right, great shot. Glaive's only got the UMP and he's down to 67. Get Right's on 30 and it's Magisk wrapping around from mid that will take him down.
But it's absolutely fine. They win the round, and I think it's an eco here. But this shot especially, Glaive, my goodness. The fact he recovers that situation after Xyp9x went down, he actually gets a couple of frags with the UMP, and that's Dupree. Okay, unfortunate. Flames spill over to his position, and he will be dropped. As Get Right got a nice shot there, but
I think he's anticipating a smoke to go down. He wants to play on the off angle of it. They don't even go. They just go straight toward him. That's too easy. Xyp9x just sprays in, finds 2, and it'll be followed up by Glaive, who gets 2 more. Making a 3rd as he spots Get Right just on the edge of the smoke. And there.
Device. Such a smart play.
How do you, you're on stilts, you go top triple to hit that shot. That's pretty clever. Get Right's never going to have crosshair placement on that. Oh, I thought it was Xyp9x. Device actually got that, in fact, both of them from the other side. Xyp9x certainly could see like the assist on it. Rez gets 1 back at least, thankfully, for NIP. Something to write home about, but they...
This is the boost from Device. Lovely stuff. He knew there was presence towards quad. He saw the Molotov thrown from that position. Continues to find every single shot. He was a little bit quieter than usual on train, but it looks like he's roaring now. One of the scariest Eagle players on the planet right now as they go towards the arch side. They're going to have to roam the gauntlet through the flames, and Dupree just mows them down. No problem whatsoever. That's going to be round confirmed. It's just up to Get Right as to whether he can get a single kill. He gets a dink.
Lekro. I think hesitation's going to cost NIP here. Oh, slow reactions from Glaive. Dennis gets the shot off. Now we've got a chance on it because they actually were calling to leave him, but no smoke, and Xyp9x has the angle.
Yeah, they've got nothing left. This is a nightmare. Yeah, Xyp9x just absolutely wrecks them there.
Device destroyed. Dupree makes up for it. He gets both Lekro and Dennis. That was a great shot from Lekro on the deagle after baiting out the op. And Dupree's not done there. He'll find a 3rd. He's at 2 rounds with 3 kills, giving him his 6th total, believe it or not, and his 7th. Dupree does get back the kill in their favor, but it's traded again as Glaive gets res. Dennis gets Glaive. Still then the man advantage to NIP. Device in the side, close proximity makes it work on Forrest, and spots the jumping Dennis to find an angle, nearly gets a 3rd, fires through the wickets, unfortunately, of Lekro. He now has a chance to potentially punish him for that, but it's Xyp9x to arrive. 9-1 Astralis. Gotta be very careful here. Just throwing a smoke means the gun's not ready. Forrest is aware of that situation and capitalizes. But they don't account for Device. Glaive covers off Lekro at Arch. Device can't quite reset in time to get Dennis, or at least not with the muscle memory of aim. Patient would be required for that bomb to go back down throughout middle, but they're going to go toward the site. Dennis has been holding it perfectly. He finds Xyp9x on a headshot. I'm going to say for at least 1 here. The question is how close together are they, and how fast can they trade back the angle? He hits res, they're both low. M4 is going to have something to work with, but he's a little bit worried about Pit beside him. Flashes himself out, jumps down. He's got time to work because he's got a kit nade. That should be enough for res. Bouncing back it is, and he'll start searching desperately to find Dennis, and he looks the right way, spots him low HP. Glaive's got it. 10 for Astralis.
What an absolute...
Mid-doors, when you walk out, there's 4 people on the line. Oh, the exact moment they think it isn't going to happen, it does. Get Right gets 1, but look at the lineup. Oh my goodness, Glaive almost got a 3rd. Lekro pulls it back. Time to plant. No, not with Device on the case. Very sharp today as he gets Get Right's Device to get Lekro. Steals it out from underneath Magisk, who seeming to get by a kill in this round. He's done a ton of damage. The nade might collect 1 as they jump inside of the site. Device needs to be aware of that fact. This does indeed collect. As Device goes to the pistol, it's all under res. 1 on 3. And Astralis looking at a 13-1 scoreline.
He can do it though. Rez in position with Device looking awkward. This can absolutely happen. Mages now 1 versus 1. Rez has looked so good on Trent. I think he's going to pull this one off, Matthew. He absolutely does. 3 clutch just to find them a second round. Device spots another. Surely he gets traded out here. Oh, Lecro. You hate to see that, as Mages will find the bomb towards Quad. Device repositions. He's been an absolute monster so far. He hits the shot. Is he going for the knife? What's going on here? It's going to be down to Rez and another 1-on-3. This time he can't pull it off. Go towards B. The fact they have 2 smokes, and Get Right gets the first. Can Rez join the fragging responsibilities? He can't just yet, but they have got the advantage. 4-on-3. They obviously need this pistol, but Dupree's been so efficient. Lecro, surely. Oh, that movement. There it is. It comes through. Lovely shot, and that should funnel them towards B now.
With that bomb in their favor, he can certainly set the crossfire. Lecro, he's got Zipex. That was a good try. Device baits, gets the aggro. He tries to peek out. Now Device has problems. 15 HP stuck at Emo. Surely he'll go down, but he's got the first kill. Chance to reset for the second, but Lecro's got him.
The bomb planted.
Backs off underneath Orange's 2. Oh, they wanted quickly to set up Rez to take the aggro. Get right swinging around, gets found by Dupree. Rez still clotheslined Dupree, however, but it's all to play for. AK still in the hands of Device as well as the bomb gets closer and closer to being planted, but they've got to watch the flank. Dennis is there. Famos, Magisk can't really take the fight at range, so uses utility to try and contain him.
Not quite, but Mages doesn't nail the shots, and it will be a 3-on-2 as the retake begins. Headshots required from this AK. Device will find the first. He needs it back up from his teammate, or maybe not. Comes down to the 2 versus 1, but Lecro will take them both down. They tried to double stack towards that Emo position and try and suggest there's only 1 player there, but
Get Right, remember he was already tagged. Weakened up, whoa, just missing on Device. That 20 HP nearly taken from him, and Glaive's got Get Right again as they work back in. Incendiary through, Lecro flashes out. Glaive's got him as well. That's 3 kills for Glaive.
yeah, what a beast. He's definitely the MVP of Inferno. As Device, to be fair, 28 kills. He'll be in the conversation as well. But now a 4-on-2. Dennis and Forrest, they have got kits. They've got a couple of smokes, but 4 kills to find and a bomb to defuse. On the B side of Inferno, I'm sorry, I'm not convinced this is going to happen, as Zipex should confirm that fact. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your first grand finalist will be Astralis. Dominant performance there in Inferno, as we see it goes 16-5, I have to say.
Instead, they've got the boost for Stewie, and he's locks down to Glaive, but can't get the shot block. Instead, Device follows it. So the response is swift. Now, really doesn't amount to anything in terms of holding off the bomb plant. That said, bomb needs to get inside of the site. Hasn't done so yet, and Tarek, down, does have a chance to try and push further through. He's got a teammate. I think
Inferno specialist here. He's going to have to go above and beyond for his teammates. But like I said, that position in library, he doesn't have time to check every single corner here, Matt. That's going to be the round. And Tarek might be better off to save in the diffuse, getting flashbangs here. Might be able to silhouette a kill, but not quite. There it is, Astralis.
round 4 previously. Still need a better way to say that, but the point is, by getting this bomb plant down, that's going to ensure they still have a perfect buy in the next round, despite losing this, and despite the investment early on. Glaive holding, good find on Stewie. We may not have to worry about the bomb plant. We might have to worry about the entire round. Now Dupree, only with 9 HP, is going to get caught. That Molotov was a little late. They were too close. They were able to swing, peek together. Glaive almost gets them both, but Fallen trades it back. And it did start. One will do exactly that. Nade goes, flash as well. No smoke as of yet. They want to put it late. And he's still blind, still in the open. Device absolutely destroys Stewie on entry. And Fallen was nearly caught off as well. He's fortunate to get away from this, and I think getaway is the key word.
Yeah, that's it, that 1 kill, and that's a very methodical process from Astralis. You can definitely justify going for a bit of a hunt here. Doesn't necessarily want that weapon in the next round, so Tarek will find him. Like I said, not a huge deal. Definitely affects the money.
This portion of the map. So playing aggressive as a result. Nice shot from Fallen, great timing. Glaive tried to step out and got absolutely obliterated by it. They're going to boost him back up as well. And Fallen, still one of the only... Ooh, that Molotov nearly causing problems as they fail to get up there 3 times now. Fallen does in the end. 3rd time's a charm. Device goes down. He's one of the only operas that still likes to play that position, CT side.
He loves it. I really enjoy watching him towards B, and he ain't done just yet. He still hunts big kills. The pre-fire through the smoke.
Palace in the meantime. Just destroyed. Magisk was able to swing in from library, and they weren't quite aware of that angle yet because they didn't think they were that far. As Cold only gets 1 second later, he might have had both on a lineup, but Magisk gets the trade immediately. 6 seconds they're on the plant, not the defuse. That comes after potentially in a 2-on-2 retake. Fallen and Stewie. Now the defuse needs to be quick because they don't have the kit to speed it up when it actually does get into duration, and just finding 1 already. I don't think the second was spotted. Fallen still looking toward the pit. He's not going to have much to work with.
He has no kits here, and the AWP. He might be able to get 1 kill here, but surely he'll be traded out. Always sees ahead of Mages. That's a kill. He could go for the quick scope here. My God, Fallen's done it. He pulls it up. He finds the kid. The defuse. That's definitely happening.
Magisk was there and lined it up. He could have walled that. He was only on about 5 HP, but he still hits that shot. And brilliant prediction to find Dupree in the corner as well. Look at that.
Oh, there it is. Bad falling at the bottom as well.
This isn't common. Not going to go for it. First thinking about it, but he's got to be careful with that rifle. Orange is 2 already taken up by Glaive. Around the corner he goes.
They
both burn?
Yeah.
That actually was the nade came in afterwards and did the damage. The final tick from fire kills them both, and that allows the site and the plant. No heroics from Fallen this time. 2 M4s carried over. UMP. So they will distribute the wealth. Fallen's going to be the one to have the SMG. They're probably hoping that he can build back up some cash to get an AW upgraded from M4. Fur's not going to be able to get one. He's locked inside of Ruins.
Well, every second he waits on his sandbags is going to guarantee the bomb. He's got the killing device here. He's going to go for the knife as well. I think he probably should, considering their money situation. Oh, he lets his teammate die, unfortunately, for it. We do get the knife, the crowd pleaser. They might be able to go for this. No, his teammate's at T-steps, to be fair, so he won't save the AK. But he gets the knife, costing his teammate, but still, they're going to have 2 rifles. That's what they started this round with, so it's actually better because they get AKs, right?
Exactly. Now, up of the coffins, watch for Fallen flashing him in, trying to get the shot out. Smoke's still down. There'll be one in his face now, but he stays forward. That smoke's a little bit deep. I think Stewie had an angle. Magisk still finds the shot in return. Fallen, he's got to swing this perfectly. Baits out some shots, tries to get a pre-fire from Zipex, does. That gives him away the location, and now he's got Magisk as well. Brilliance from Fallen to figure out exactly where they were. Bomb still gets planted, but it's Dupree that has to go against 4. And he's already looking behind him to at least secure his position, so he has any chance at it. But they've cleared the site in the meantime. They know he's there. They've got him on an off angle, meaning they can hold this defuse, and he only gets 1. Fallen fittingly finds his 5th. And
they can hold him for the utility. Right at the end there, you can see the smoke deployed. Astralis have to go through 1 by 1, and they're not even challenging together. There's making sure one peeks, takes the aggro away for the other. Stewie flashing them on Fallen goes for the pick, and you can see the clock just runs close range weaponry, and it will be Fallen take down device. I think through the smoke, but blinking and missing. Dupree on the other side of the map, looking for the second. Cold Zera hits the shot, and Azure looking towards the apartments
and
now.
He's well aware of the fact that there's a second player inside the apartment, so he changes his angle accordingly with that smoke. He's also aware that Zipex smoked strictly to get inside of the pit. Look at Cold dance as he goes back through triple, gets spotted in the end by Glaive. Nearly a chance to get all of them to shut them down with a 4 kill, but Glaive now named Demoto. Knows Tarek's in there, but dinked up in return.
Barely.
6 damage from that dinks. Astonishing. Smokes himself off. One is approaching quad, but he knows that's his invitation to try and get a bomb down there. Going to approach. Can't even find the shot towards Stewie. Good play from MIBR. Early is Tarek. Position to support all of it, stays below, shoots straight up but can't find the angle. Cold's missed as well. This gives the AK a chance. Zipex finds one device, overwhelms Fur, and now they flood onto the site. Exactly what they needed to do. Perfect, it's gonna have to be, no, it's too late. Oh, that might be, it might be, but not with the AK in position. Time is gone. It was about a tick too late, and 7-7 MIBR.
Usual, they seem to be aware though, Fur rotating in with the decoy in hand. Here comes the Molotovs. The execution is looking pretty decent so far as they boost players up. Fallen out of position. How has he hit that? Blind as well. As he fades away, he shuts the round down. It's going to be 1 frag in return from Zipex here, but surely they're not going to get away with this one. It would take something absolutely disastrous to happen at this point. The bomb is going to be planted in Dupree. Oh, what? Through the smoke, finds another. All of a sudden, it's a 2-on-2, and they've got a real chance here.
7 HP, Dupree hits that shot, bomb planted. Cold's got to get back in, that's giving them everything they need. No kits for Cold or Tarek to work with. Fallen may have had one down inside of the site. It may just be around the corner where in which Zipex is playing from, but Dupree, AWP with that low H. Health won't matter, he can pick it all. He finds Cold as well. That's pretty smart because he can hold that weapon, he can hold the angle.
And 1 AK-47. This man considered the secondary AWP now of Astralis. Oh my goodness, absolutely rails Stewie through the smoke, then hits every single shot. Looking better and better with this weapon every time I see him pick it up. And we'll get into the second half as Astralis.
Him in mind. Zipex holding, waiting for the push through, finds one. Second one toward Library. It's going to be Magisk with the crossfire, and they each find a kill plus another 2 for Zipex as he turns around, somehow staying alive. Smartly turned away to make the hitbox a little bit smaller on his head, and then absolutely was ready to fight as soon as the reload was done. Stewie's left in a 1-on-4. No chance for them, as Astralis is going to take a 9-7 lead, plus the pistol. Both pistols now going their way. Stewie will do what he can. Further damage. There's 3 that are extremely low, 36. He may be able to isolate this to Ruins, has device. Bomb still down towards CT. You can see Zipex immediately running back. Hang on, we got to hold on to that.
This is a massive risk, but oh my goodness, I thought he had another one. For that underpass position, but Stewie very efficiently. He's going to get the kill here, no problem. He's going to take Zipex down. Can they get the response, though? They certainly can. Great teamwork, good flashbang. You see that Incendiary following up as well as locking Stewie in position.
That's all for sale, though. Back over toward Pit. Oh, Magist flashed off. He's got another down, but Molotov's going to force him out. They've got the angle. He's got the AUG. He's got a kill. Fur gets one back, and Device's smoke. This should give them the bomb plant at the very least.
Now.
Flash goes over. Fur's not caught by that. Dupree, though, does get the first. He's not in a position where the bomb is planted for him, but he is in a position to capitalize on two. They're on the defuse.
Yeah,
Device is so low on HP, but he's only held the angle, and you're right. Fur just couldn't step wide enough to ever see that defuse for Glaive. He could have held that all day, whether side. So they still have 3 on A, and the low HP actually gives that position, gives the advantage still to Astralis. Great shot from Device up close, nearly found a second, but Cold. He manages to hold his composure. He's got 2. Glaive on the Vespa gets high, tries to work over the smoke. That gives him the angle on Cold. Fallen, look how clever he's being. Oh my. Standing in the smoke, is he? Yeah, I think he's lagged out. I think this is actually, oh, he's not. Okay, he is being clever. He was sitting there forever, and he wants to sneak back in. They had no idea he was there, but Glaive somehow spots him as he'd already checked the pit. If that worked, that would have been genius. I even relying on the aggro from your teammates, and they're taking their time getting there. Just to the front of Library now. He'll pop to find Cold. Still spraying through, hoping that he can get a few wall shots onto the weekend. Fur jumping up. Device can't get the aim. Tarek holds it off. That's very well done from MIBR. Nearly had a chance to line them up. Gets one. Glaive still found one as well through the smoke. That's bomb, and Stewie's low. He didn't spray in to find him that time. If he had, it might have been the round in itself. Instead, Stewie sees the tracers and punishes him for it. It's a 3-on-3. They've got a lot of work to do, and Device has found a Fallen just holding the angle with patience. Didn't buy the bite on the shoulder bait, so now it's going to be just swinging back in. Bomb. The AWP is, I was going to say, bomb 2 for gone. The AWP is all they want, but Fallen well aware that that M4 hit the deck, and he's able to close it out. Magisk holding. As the fans say, there's 10 seconds, and Dupree's got the crossfire set. Stewie finds one, Magisk on the other. That should be a round in itself, but Fallen does at least get one back for redemption. I thought maybe he'd get the bomb, but it was on 4 seconds when he hit the kill, so no chance. If Dupree pushes, Fallen has that all day long, and Stewie's going to follow it up. The double up might just work. Second, and now Device goes back out trying to make amends with the fact he's lost 2 teammates, but it's only a tag. And they would not have expected him to leave the site. He's such a good anchor player. It's not often you see him drifting in the waters. As Cold finds Magisk, it does still big problems worse though. 4. Astralis, Zipex continues to be aggressive on this. They now know he's left B. They'll take damage. They've got a second one. They'll extinguish, but it gives him time to get to Ruin. Look at the HP! Oh, he's got a second Zipex! How does he steal back the round? Brilliant as he finds 4. All of them being proactive, all of them with utility. And now Cold, with 48, has to get the bomb down before Device arrives. And Device, UMP, 48 HP is doable. The Cold is so accurate. A second the bomb's planted.
Ice cold, absolutely, my God. And this is the last chance for Astralis to close it out in regulation. It's not looking good, and again, aggressive, of course. They're going to lose a player here. Surely, Zipex taking down. One more bullet there would have dropped him. He's at 28 HP. Smokes and presumably flashbangs coming in next. It's a Device with a CZ. Oh my God! It's the pistol, and Mages helped him out. They might have done it. 3 kills at the start. It's a 4-on-2. Mages surely goes down here, but he's holding so strong. That is absolutely epic. They close out the map 16-14 with nothing but pistols and shotguns.
Okay, so that is the truth. They're all on the site. It's confusing at times. Make that 2 now because Cold's already gone. Dupree's got the shot on the Glock. Zipex, he's gotten Tarek. Great entrance so far. Device was still waiting out toward long and had enough bullets left over to take down Fur when he emerged. He was already tacked up. Good retake potential from Stewie to find one, but couldn't follow it onto Dupree. Dupree's only on 16. If they find him, if he doesn't even get a kill in this position, thankfully he does, it could be easy to overwhelm and keep Zipex away from the defuse. It still might be. 10 seconds, Cold taps. Zipex tagged, and down he goes. I'm still not sure they've got it. They might just barely.
Yeah, I think they're fine. Gilbert Tarek's in a great spot here, but he commits a spray. What's he up to? He actually gets bailed out by Cold Zero. That looked disastrous. Tarek will be dropped to the end. What a
shot. Flash goes back in that direction, though. Stewie's got the advantage. Down goes the obvious. Spots another, but great angle from Glaive. Just enough from the front of Bathrooms to disallow Stewie from finding exactly that, the 2K. As Cold has a bit of a gap to work with, but needs to be aware of the fact that Zipex is also in behind. He seemingly is, because he's doubled it up to find Dupree as well. And Glaive, despite that he's on low HP, in fact, 1 can't catch him out. If he had, it would be a 1-on-1 post plant. At least he's got information for one position. Tries to spam for Fallen and just barely gets away without counters. Bullets heading in his direction. He's got to be so perfect. That one's not hard. Cold can play for information on it. Fallen has to be able to hit the shot. He's gone to the same side. He's actually crossed over, and he had to repeat that instantly because once the shoulder showed, Glaive had the advantage.
In the open, will fall right back to the side. He's not going to have the choice at this point. Glaive will take him down. Fur has been so good so far. Jumps up on the bomb site. He's got a couple of kills in front of him. He doesn't find either. Doesn't do any damage. And it will be one player now. Surely coldzera.
No reason not to go for this. Smoke on the bomb already, but they've got to clear out the front of the bathrooms, though. Put a deep smoke to cover the doorway, forces them to one side, which means Stewie can cover off and knows that they're going to be in that position, but he goes down immediately. Watch for the device, they're on it.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh, Tarek's on it, he's spinning. Talk about a hero play. In circles he goes, and it's MIBR with the round. A 1-on-3 defuse, and Tarek's a hero for the hometown, if you want to call it that. He's certainly from America, 7-3.
9 in the bathrooms.
Great play, Magisk, though, holding out and wrapping in, knowing exactly where they were going to be burrowed. Far too close for comfort on the AWP, but look at Cold going back in through the smoke, drops the bomb. He'll put the bomb down instead. Incendiary's a little late. That'll force him to the right side. Stewie knows that, finds the gap. Tons of damage done, 11 left. As Magisk gets away on long. Forget hunting at this point. Can't afford to let it go down to just device in the AWP.
And this is so sick from Magisk as well, because now Stewie saw him run towards long, but he's not going to stay there. He's actually running all the way around to the bathroom, so Stewie has to be aware of his position. You see him watching it like a hawk. There's no one there. That pretty much makes it impossible, but he has got that smoke again. We know that's been problematic. He'll drop it first and still looking towards long. That's why it's such a godlike play, but now he can still win this full defuse, surely. Not going for it?
I would have thought he did. He's got the kit. He could have been on that. He's still got a little bit of time, though. No, he doesn't. He's got to get away. He could have held that. Device was still on the EWP at the time. You're right. That angle's a gamble to spray into that.
Down.
The only thing Fallen has to worry about, and he has to transition to the truck, is long, because they don't have any eyes on it. And that means wrapping around right now. Magisk should be in perfect position. He's occupied. Couldn't get the shot out toward the bathrooms. He now knows there's one more toward the truck. Has Fallen spotted. He needs to plant, or defend the planter, and he does a brilliant job of doing so. But Stewie's already on the case. Good trade from Glaive. 8-7 for Astralis as he slides out and gets the immediate kill on Stewie.
Goodness, he's to be very careful. Like coldzera coming up short.
Play for Dupree at least to open it, but now Xyp9x has to be dead perfect in positioning. How about accuracy? Gets Fur at least. I call him the robot for a reason as he goes to try and find another. Oh, Glaive got that one. It was still almost there for Xyp9x. That one certainly is as he finds Cold. How good is he at holding off the mound? To be aware of the positioning of the sound cues, and certainly of Cold giving an angle, because all he had to do was hold that to make sure Cold couldn't push through. Now he gets positioned to find bank stairs, and the AK certainly will suffice. No mistake about that, as it's going to go 9-9. Device just wants the M4.
Be a very valuable kit. Hold on to it.
Play from Tarek, instantly making contact. Getting in dry with the AK, and he'll hold up to see what the response is. Response from him is to just shut them all down, looking for his fourth. Glaive does get the better of him. That's an AK inside of the site, but Fallen knows that it's over to the right of the topography, says otherwise as they walk into the A site. That's going to be wide open. More so, Glaive pushes out and loses the AK. It's 11-9.
11-9, and Astralis with quite significant investment there. That headshot's not going to do too much, and then coldzera will surely trade out the kill.
He's already played there multiple times, and that's the right time to be. Stewie hit it, but perfect timing on Dupree, and the flash to take out Tarek. Device now has to go alone, get aggressive, and he's caught out by Stewie. Somehow shot his shoulder, but Glaive's there. Not for long. Fur finds him retreating back over the truck. It could be map point for MIBR, because they're already on the plant. 2-on-2.
Oh,
Magisk,
the flames!
he's missed it! The flames have fallen. Stewie was late. He couldn't get the shot back in time, and he'll go down after the round. It's Astralis with 11. Astralis, I think, even has to call the save at this point in time, because you're not going to have anything to play against them on 15. At that point, you're playing for overtime with very, very little to work with. If Magisk can find one immediately, which he will, they might go for it, but Cold's already countered that by having one on Glaive and Stewie. He follows it. It's all to Xyp9x. 1-on-3. Low HP. Give this man a chance. He's very, very good in these situations as he already finds Cold, but Tarek on the op gets the map point for MIBR. Bag, so he's got a long period to go. They don't check for Dupree. He sees two. Dink on the first, goes back. He knows he's done the damage. He's gotten the bomb down temporarily. Can't quite get ready for the third peak, though, as Cold knows what he has to do. Takes matters into his own hands. It's a scout and an AK. I said Glaive had to go the long way. He has. He's gotten behind them. That AK on the flank could be everything. Bombs planted safely to the truck, so there's no guarantee that they have to go back out toward the bathrooms. And Cold knows the situation and is staring in that direction. His elbow shows, but it's not enough to put him down. Device with a scout and a pistol. Goes out, finds Fallen, sees him. He's got it back. We've got more.
Oh my god, how does he do it every single time? Device
has an angle toward that. But Magisk, behind barrels, he's got one, he's got a swing because Xyp9x now in the open. They didn't swing back to it, they couldn't get far enough. Magisk shuts them down. Overtime looks very likely. This went from a massive lead to a huge comeback. Device confirms it 15-15. Still looking for Someone to shoot. Goes wide and realizes so too would they. Managed to recover the position. Couldn't quite catch out Fur, but he gives Dupree all the information that he needs. And you're right, bomb is down 26 seconds. Stewie, though, he can still get toward this, and they've got the advantage back. 2 quick kills for Stu. He now has support from Cold, and he and Xyp9x are both arguably on point and on similar terms with that. He'll go. He'll start it off, bypassing the truck as well. And Cold's backside shows. It's a good thing for Stewie to still be there because he's done that. They'll try and bait him further. He goes tight rather than wide. Glaive still comes out with 8 seconds. You're right, Stewie. If he wanted to, he could have kept going around it, but he gets babysat and Astralis get their 17th. He needs to be able to pull any bit of aggro his direction, so Cold, he may even swing in this position. We talk about sitting here and going for one and done. Fallen's actually gotten Glaive. Cold can be a little more comfortable now. He's got the ball in front. That's 1 for 1. It's Fallen still though limited. He can't go past the flames. He nearly gets Dupree. It's still alive. It's still in it. 5 seconds. Xyp9x has to get on this. If he shuts down now, the round's over. It's not done. MIBR is going to force out yet another overtime. 18-18.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
Back close flash, yeah, he knows. He knows first here. He tries to go for it. Fallen gets the shot instead, but now he has to turn around. Magisk took that time, took that invitation to wrap in behind them. Fur still alive, however. Takes down Magisk. Now they've got a problem. They either have to go back through bathroom connector or deal with Fur directly. And he's got the op and retreating off with 15 HP at this point in time. But he's not really in the picture for the round because he has to wait for his teammates to pull them back forward. The Molotov's perfect because it pulls him out of bank. Xyp9x in the corner, though, couldn't hit it. Cold checks that on the way out. And Dupree just keeping his head down, trying to buy time.
They've got no smoke for the defuse this time. They're going to have to try and find Dupree. Device needs to back him up right now, protect him. He's doing a great job in that respect. They need to get in this defuse now. They know it's Device with the AWP. He hits yet another shot. The defuse coming in. It looks like he's done enough there. They're hoping they can take him down, but Device just too strong. 3 kills to his name. It's the first round of double overtime going in favor of Astralis.
2-1 in that direction. Take it back. I see 2 now on the radar. There's both there. Oh, what a shot. Device so quick. Knows there's going to be another. Stewie's got it back, but that's information for them. And Magisk has the same angle as he walks up the stairs. Easy on the AK Fur. They knew he was coming from there all along.
That's so sick. Very quickly as a flashbang comes through towards Long. Fur has looked so accurate with the AK-47. We'll see if he can find the opening frags. Device baiting in Dupree.
He's finally changed it as well. He's played that front position so often that it's been a problem. Dupree gets baited in by their own Molotov, not his teammate, and Device still finds an angle onto Stewie. Timing is everything. Dupree absolutely nails it.
He absolutely does. 30 seconds remaining, still possible though. Players like Fur can shut these situations down very quickly, but Mages should confirm the round at this point. It's Tarek. Oh my goodness, finding all the headshots. Surely he doesn't have a chance here. He'll go for the plant. It's actually looking possible. He'll get it down here. It's up to Device to try and deny everything. Tarek could win the 1 versus 4. He has a Molotov available to him. Device is low and he has to wait for his teammate.
He's got to start moving though because he doesn't have information behind him. He's expecting it to be from the stairs, but now that flash comes out. Device trying to work back in has given away the fact that Xyp9x is coming from the front. And Tarek, a 1 versus 4! In double overtime, it's 2020!
I won't be one of the best rounds played so far. Unbelievable. Given the context of the situation, avoiding championship point at 1 versus 4 that looked impossible. He somehow plays it perfectly, the bomb planted, and they give the round up. Not in dumb position, and that low HP might be a factor now. Oh my god, it's going to be Dupree looking for 2. Can't do it. Fallen hits the shot, 4 and 4.
Great reactions. AWP pays off. Never a bullet landed from Dupree. And Device, with the smoke to his right, needs to be well aware of the fact that Fallen is there, but also keep his eyes firmly fixed on the bathrooms, as well as the flashes coming out. He makes contact. Tarek tag to 19. A little bit different for him as he's on the AK. Not only that, Magisk is going to be behind him. Or is he? Because Tarek's already on the stairs. They're going for the bomb plant. Another tag! 3 tags! And it's Cold to take down Magisk. Those tags would have been massive for the flank, but it still might be Astralis because they've got the advantage. Bombs planted. It's all on Cold. He's dropped by Glaive. Fallen. I take it back. Never got the bomb. Device has him instead. Astralis are your ECS Season 6 champions. 22-20 on Overpass. In prize money and another championship in 2018, Astralis ECS Season 6 champions!